John from Lawrenceville, Georgia writes to me and he says, you are going to put a couple of $1 million into Octave Records, or so you say. What's your goal with the type of artists you'll be recording? Will we ever see any world-famous artists at Octave Records? That's a great question, John. Thank you. Yeah, you will see pretty quickly, depending on when this video launches, one of the world's best cellists, Zuul Bailey. Zuul is a friend. He is an amazing artist. Look it up. He plays on like a $4.5 million cello. This thing's from 1700 something. Just look up Zuul Bailey, and he's one of the very first that we will have that's a world-class artist. But our focus isn't so much on that. I mean, we'll say that our focus is more on producing music people want to hear, producing music that doesn't really get a chance to get out into the world in any sense of quality. I mean, look, I've got my desires, right? I mean, I like a group like Blind Pilot or Toto. I mean, you know, a number of really great bands are out there. They're not huge, but they're so talented, so good. And if only we could get groups like that in here, my heart would flutter and go, because what Octave does is we focus on the music, but we're also very much involved in the art of recording. We believe that due to the proliferation of home studios, of anybody can put a Pro Tools digital audio workstation together easily, and there's nothing wrong with Pro Tools, but you know, it's like all of a sudden it's opened up to where anybody can do anything, and the quality is suffering, at least from our perspective. And we're audiophiles, right? I mean, what are we going to do without new music that is of a quality that befits our high-end audio systems? We can't let that happen. So Octave Records has two main goals in mind. One, preserve and enhance the art of recording, of true high-end audio recording, where it sounds like the musicians are in the room. And we're going to do that with DSD. Everything is recorded in DSD. It's a much better format than PCM, et cetera, et cetera. The other thing that's happening is because of streaming, because of the way the world works now, musicians have a hard time earning a living. Musicians have a hard time affording a great world-class studio. It's almost impossible. And because of COVID, you can't even go out and tour and make money. It's really hard being a musician. So you got a double whammy. You aren't having great recordings made very often, and musicians are struggling to be heard and to earn a living at what they do. Octave Records aims to fix that. So I would appreciate any support you can give to Octave Records. It's octaverecords.com. I think you can probably spell that. Or just go to psaudio.com. Either way, it'll take you to the page, and you can grab great music, and when you do, you're supporting the recording arts, you're getting music you wouldn't get anywhere else, and you're supporting the musicians. Okay. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.